Very well played first quarter. Well, really, both teams. Philly turned it just once. The Pistons turned it just twice. Looking for a shot. Paul George has to give it up. Now Barlow gets to the rim, reverses and misses. Rebound slapped out of bounds by Bona. Pistons led by 12, 41-29, with 22 seconds to play in the first. Jalen Duren into the corner to Karis LeVert. Karis with a drive, fires from in front, around and down. Karis LeVert is smoking, folks.
He is smoking, George, and he's on one off the dribble. He's got Philly all crossed up trying to figure out which way is he going to go, which hand is he going to use to shoot it.
And he is slick. We're a minute into the second, and the Pistons lead 43-31. Paul George launches and connects. Big time range.
Still has game. Still has plenty of game, folks. Paul George.
One of the all-time leaders in threes made, despite missing all the time he's missed with injuries and at latest suspension. Kevin Huerter drives, fires from in front, fills it up. Good. Free throws goes 45-36. JD trying to get to the basket. A hand on the shot for Philly's Bona. Bona inside for a score. Adem Bono from Nigeria is 6'10" and 235. Now it's 45-38. Will Philly come back, but a baseline gun goes for Javonte Green, and the Pistons go back up by 9. 9:42 to play in the half. Paul George against Javonte. George to the elbow. Backs up to the wing. Top side. Bona passes on the shot inside for Barlow. Couldn't power it up and in.
Barlow's made two good moves off the dribble along the baseline. Hasn't scored on it. Didn't score on either.
Pistons got him stopped. Get the ball. JD with a miss. Edgecombe to forecourt. Edgecombe to the basket. Lays it up and in. 6'4", 183rd pick in the draft last June out of Baylor. 47-40. Pistons with a lead. Just under 9 minutes to play in the first half. Karis LeVert from the wing with a long gun. It is off the heel and back. Paul George launches and he connects. Man, can he...
Last night, there was some question as to whether or not he, like Joel Embiid, would go 2 nights in a row. I know they're happy he's out there. Paul George.
Takeaway by Philly. Bona inside for a score.
The winner will take it all. And that's what Michigan and Arizona are looking at tonight.
Paul George with another hoop. It's 49-47 Pistons. Ron Holland from the corner splashes it down. Good for Ron. And good for the Pistons. They're up 52-47. Trying to get to the rim and laying it up and laying it in is Cameron Payne. 52-49 Philadelphia. Just under 7 minutes to play in the first half. Karis LeVert's pass swiped by George to Edgecombe to Cameron Payne on the way from three land. No. Out of bounds. 7 to play in the first half in Philadelphia.
Philadelphia zoning. They've shown it a couple of times in this game, if I'm not mistaken.
JD in the middle of the zone. Duncan Robinson bounces back into Jalen Duren. From the sideline. 3-ball won't go for Javonte Green. Philly to forecourt. Edgecombe. Rattled it in. That shot did not want to drop, but it finally did.
Normally when they're short, they don't drop. That one was short, but still was able to bounce up and crawl over the rim.
52-52. Great bounce inside by Danis to Asar Thompson. The guys who can make plays, they made a great play there. Pistons by 2.
That's 2 really nice cuts off the three-point sideline for Sar Thompson in this game, and what a pretty finish that was.
Paul George pushed off on his drive. George at the line. Right or wrong, he's at the cuts the Pistons lead to 1. Missed the next. Rebound, Paul Reed. Paul George has 18 points. Tyrese Maxey next with 14. Nobody for the Pistons in double digits, but the Pistons lead by 1. Tobias from the corner. Off iron, tapped outside of Paul Reed. Tobias drives it, dishes to Danis. This is a long gun, in and out.
Any day.
You win a lot more games with him than you would without him. Edgecombe gets to the lane, shovels it inside for Andre. The pass got away, though. Tobias has it, ahead to Asar. Tried to deep bounce it, and Paul Reed couldn't quite get there. Andre did.
Andre still has good quick hands on defense and alert, too. He was on that list you just called out, George.
Oh, yeah.
A center getting over 50 steals. Showed why right there.
Edgecombe missed, and Dana Jenkins made. And now the Pistons lead by 3. 4:25 to play in the half. Edgecombe against Danis. Edgecombe gives it up to Tyrese Maxey. From the corner, Oubre ties the... Paul Reed against Andre. Half hook on the run. Yes! Nice job by B-Ball Paul. And the Pistons are up 2. Exciting first half in Philadelphia. And a knockaway. Pistons have big-time numbers. Paul off the glass on a reverse, and it's good.
You notice how the Pistons slowed it up. Asar was running hard on the left lane. Paul Reed a little bit on the right lane, and the ball handler slowed it up to make that one defender commit before dropping it off.
Danis was calm, cool, and collected running the break. Pistons 60, Philly 56. Maxey rises and fires. It's off iron.
Good D.
Rebound Tobias. To Danis Jenkins. Danis grabbed as he gets... Duncan Robinson checks in, inbounds to Jalen Duren. Outside to Danis. JD hands to Duncan Robinson. Pump fake, and now a long gun it goes. How about that?